Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the 6th attempt at filming this intro because I have not filmed a video in like 2 weeks. I pre-recorded a lot of the stuff that went up over the last month, so I'm like, how do I do this? What do I say? Whatever. Anyways, today's video is going to be all about the brand new Makeup Geek highlighters. I was lucky enough to be on the PR list for these, so I got all 13, I believe. Yeah, there's 13. Brand new highlighters by Makeup Geek. So I didn't pay for these, they were sent to me, just throwing that out there, but that never, ever skews my opinion on products or anything like that. So I got these a few days ago and I've had the chance to wear them a few times, and I did swatch them all on Snapchat. If you guys follow me on there, you probably saw that. But I figured I would do a dedicated video for them so I can do swatches of all of them and then do like a demo on my face and then kind of talk to you guys about my overall thoughts on the formula and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into it. They sent me this little note card thing that has information on all of them. So like I said, there are 13 shades, 6 of them are a duochrome, and then 7 are a signature finish. And then recently Makeup Geek has been classifying their face products into different skin tone categories, like porcelain, fair, medium, and deep. Not that you necessarily have to follow that, like I don't think you have to if you don't want to, but it is really helpful and I think it's really awesome that they do that. So I will be telling you as I'm swatching them which ones are intended for what skin tones. And in case you guys are wondering, I would be considered porcelain. Okay, so price-wise, these are $20 each. They come in these little compacts. They're actually really pretty. They remind me of the blush ones, but those are round and these ones are square, obviously. They're really sturdy. They're not gonna pop open very easily on you, which is nice. So it's just got a little clasp thing to shut it and open it. And then I really like that there's a huge mirror in here. It takes up the whole entire lid. And then obviously the highlighters are freaking huge. There's 7 grams or 0.25 ounces of product in each highlighter. Alright, so let's get started on the swatches. I'm going to start with just the signature ones first, but I am going to swatch all of these on my arm together. But I'm just going to start out with the signature shades. I'm going to start with the porcelain and then work my way down to the deep, and then I will start on the duochromes. And I've heard that these are buildable, so I'm going to swatch it once and then I'm going to go over it again so you guys can see exactly how buildable they are. Alright, so starting with the porcelain, like I said, there's only one porcelain in the signature shade range and it is called Glitz. It's described as an icy pink with a reflective luminous finish. And then moving on to the fair highlighters, we have 2 in this category. This one is called Midnight Sun and it's described as a soft champagne. This third one is called Luster and it's described as a rosy tan, but I would definitely say it's more just on the pink side. There's not really any tan undertones to it. And then getting into the ones that are more suitable for medium skin tones, this one is called Rekindle and it's a rose gold. Next up is Daybreak, which is another one for medium skin tones, and this is described as a soft peach. It looks still pretty pink to me, but not quite as pink as the last one. And then we have 2 highlighters that are best suited for deep skin tones, and the first one here is Ignite. It's a golden bronze. Last but not least is Firework. It is a true copper. It's not quite as golden as Ignite. Alright, so those are all 7 of the signature shades. I feel like they're either a rose gold or like a pink undertone or a gold undertone, which is fine. This top one, the first one that I swatched, is definitely going to be the only one that I feel like I can pull off on my skin tone. I feel like the fair ones are even too dark for me, but I really like the deeper ones. I think those are going to look so good on people with really dark skin, and even as like an eyeshadow. If you can't pull it off as a face highlighter, just wear it on your lids. At least that's what I'm going to do since I have them. I would definitely say that they are buildable. Like, as you could see when I was swatching them, I swatched them once and then twice. I feel like they definitely looked a lot more intense the second time, which is actually what I prefer because I like to be able to wear something subtle or intense if I want to. Like, I like being able to control that. I don't necessarily always want to go straight in with like a super crazy high beam highlighter. Alright, let's do the duochromes. These are what I'm most excited about, let me tell you. And before I get swatching them, I'm going to tell you right away that these look really similar in the pans. Like, they all kind of look like they're going to look almost exactly the same, but when you swatch them, they look completely different, which is cool because they do have that shift duochrome look. So the first duochrome I'm swatching is Moon Phase. This one is for porcelain skin tones and it's a white base with icy blue and purple duochrome reflex. The second in the Porcelain Duochrome range is called Celestial, and it's a white base with Icy Violet Duochrome Reflex. Moving on to fair skin tones, this one is called Lit. It's a translucent base with Peachy Pink Duochrome. The next fair skin tone in the duochrome range is Electrify, and this is a translucent base with Butter Yellow Duochrome. So there's one medium skin tone one in the duochrome range, and this is called Psychedelic. It says it's a peach base with pink duochrome reflex. I think you could definitely pull this one off even if you have like super porcelain skin. And then last but not least is Ablaze. This one is best suited for deep skin tones. It says it's a copper base with golden duochrome reflex. Alright you guys, so that is it for the duochromes and all of the highlighters swatched on my arm. By the way, I swatched these a little bit more in a low light than I usually use to film with because I felt like that might help pick up the duochrome a little bit better. So hopefully you guys can actually like see that and see the differences between the highlighters. But I would personally say that the duochromes are probably my favorite, or at least I feel like these are what I'll get the most use out of, just because with these, I feel like all of them but Ablaze, which is the deep skin tone one, would work for any skin tone, especially porcelain skin, because they all look pretty light, but I do feel like those would look good on deeper skin tones too. Like this one is meant for medium skin, but it definitely looks like I could pull that off. Like that does not look too dark at all. I'd say that the formula is pretty consistent between the signatures and the duochromes, but the only thing I noticed when I was swatching the duochromes is two of them were just like a tiny bit, not really chalky, but they just didn't blend out as well. Like there were little flakes that came off in certain areas, and those were Lit and Electrify. But they still look amazing, like when you swatch them. It's just they felt a little bit different than the other ones. And I do feel like with the duochrome ones too, they built up a lot better if you put like a second layer on. I feel like with some of them, one layer just wasn't enough. I don't know if that even picked up on camera, but if I wear these, I think I'll definitely be applying 2 layers on my face. Okay, so we're gonna get on to trying these on my face now so you guys can see how they look when they're applied with a brush. And I wanted to use one signature finish and then one duochrome finish so you guys can see the difference between the two. So starting out with Glitz, this is the Porcelain Signature. Just gonna take this on a Sigma cheek highlighter brush. I'm gonna apply this on this side. Whoa. I haven't tried this one yet. That is a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. So these are a foiled finish, but they're not like as super pigmented as say like a Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow, which is nice, but I really do like how these look. There's no huge glitter chunks or anything like that, so it's definitely more of like a smooth kind of satin highlight look. That looks really good. I'm digging it. I like it. I'm just going to apply it a little bit on the forehead. I'm going to look extremely highlighted today. I'm just going to apply a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and then I'll highlight the tip of my nose with whatever I use on this side. Alright, so this is Glitz. What do you guys think? I like it. So I think I want to use Moon Phase on the other side because that is just one of the ones that I swatched and knew it was meant to be, and that is the duochrome with the Icy Blue and Purple Reflex. Dream come true. I'm just going to dust my brush off a little bit, swirly swirly, and I'm going to tap off the excess a little bit. So you can see that right away too. This one is pretty pigmented. I was feeling like these ones wouldn't show up as well on the face since they didn't swatch as strongly, or at least some of them didn't swatch as strongly as the signature ones, but that looks pretty darn good. You can definitely see that purple to blue reflect. Can you guys see that in the camera too? And then I'm just going to use this a little bit on this side of my forehead and on the tip of my nose. Oh, I should have put this in my inner corner highlight. Still gonna do it. Since we got a little bit of a purple pink eyeshadow going on, I think that this will look good in the inner corners. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my pinky, just dab it over that white eyeshadow that I already have. It's not gonna show up too much, but we'll see. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. Oh my god. I love duochrome inner corner highlights. Looks so cool. Alright guys, so this is what they look like on. Which one do you guys like better? I really can't decide. I feel like I like this one more with my whole makeup look that I have going on today, but I'm really excited to play around with more of the duochrome ones. I just think that those are so cool. So overall, what do I think about these? I would have to give them 2 big thumbs up. I love these. I haven't tried them all yet, obviously, but I can tell that I'm going to get a lot of use out of the duochromes. And then, I mean, obviously there's like 6 signature shades that I won't use because they're too dark, but I do think I am going to use those as like eyeshadows maybe someday. Like I was saying about the formula, I tried the Kathleen Lights collaboration with the highlighters, the 3 highlighters, so I kind of knew what the formula was going to be like since I tried that one before. Which, by the way, those are 3 completely different shades. And I didn't really see any that were too similar to those here. I really like the formula. It's really soft, but it's not too soft to the point where you're like afraid that if you drop this an inch, it's gonna shatter everywhere. Like if you've tried the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, those are kind of fragile, I feel like. They crumble on me kind of easily, but these do not feel like that. They feel a little bit more heavy duty. And then as far as the shade range, like covering all the different skin tones, I think that they did a really good job with that as well. I really like how Makeup Geek wants to make sure that they cover the super pale people, but also the really deep skin tone people as well. Like I know it's equally hard to find a highlighter if you have like ghostly skin like me, but equally hard to find a highlighter if you have darker skin. So I'm like 100% sure that no matter what your skin tone is, you're gonna find a highlighter out of this collection that will look good on your skin. And then as you saw, these are buildable, which I also really like. I like that you can wear them more subtly or more intense if that's what you're feeling that day. And then I forgot to mention, these are, like I said, $20 per compact, but they do have bundle deals, so you can get 3 porcelains, 3 fairs, 3 mediums, or 3 deeps for $48. So that's a savings of like $12, which is pretty cool. Alright you guys, so I really don't have much else to say about it other than I really love these. I'm such a sucker for highlighters, and I love that there's fun colors as well as like more wearable ones. Alright guys, so let me know what you think about these if you plan on getting any. Let me know which one you have your eye on. And if you spotted 1 or 2 that you like and you want me to use in an upcoming video, like a get ready with me or something like that, other than the 2 that I'm wearing right now, let me know and I'll do that. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!